This is a Christmas one. That's just a pen.
Well, you were clicking. I thought maybe I'd click too.
But it's my Sandy can beat your pen.
Oh, is this like that game? You know
Remember that? Knock'em Sock'em Robots.
Remember? Yes.
Knock'em Sock'em Robots.
Is that because it's December 1st? You decided to put that out?
When we took out the candles, we took out our decorations.
Yeah.
And I keep this in the drawer and I take it out in December. Oh, we're live.
Oh, hi everybody.
Welcome to Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things, and it's Thursday, December 1st. Are you ready for that?
That means it's almost Christmas time. Check this thing out. He saves this in his drawer so that December 1st he could pull it out.
And I keep it till January 1st, and I put it away.
And then he'll bring it on next December 1st. Good idea, honey.
It's a great idea.
Great idea.
How are you doing, my dear?
I'm doing great.
Great
it's a little
to see you.
chilly, but it's wonderful.
It is chilly, and people are like, oh, it's too cold to go out.
Hey, I used that excuse last night. There's nothing wrong with that excuse.
Last night we were slammed at Rosario's, and those people were older than me that were there. So what does that tell you about
That's what I'd like to know. Those people that have that energy that can go every day.
Because they're going to live a lot longer than die on your couch for the rest of your life.
What they use. What do you take?
They don't use anything. They just want to get out and have fun. Life is too
have
short.
Fun.
No, there's no fun. No fun.
Fun.
Anyway, let's get to business. TonyOceanMusic.com. Give us a call, folks, at 847-769-8609 to book a show. I hope you guys are doing well today. Today is December 1st, Thursday, honey. So let's get a couple sponsors just to get us going. McCampbell Law Group, Roy McCampbell, attorney at law, a statewide law practice that is client-focused and results-driven. My friend Roy, the great lawyer, just took care of my good buddy Dave Antonelli on a problem that he had, and my sister Tanya. So he is right on it and does a great job. Give Roy a call at 708-275-4264. Honey, tell him about your company.
Guys, those of you business owners that are accepting credit cards and you do not like what you see every month because the fees keep rising and rising,
I'm sorry.
Come check me out. I will see what I can do for you, and I will definitely make sure that we protect your profits while reducing your credit card fees and that you will never have to shop again.
Never. LauraOceanSolutions.com. Don't forget our buddy Sal from Deutsch Power Center, Great Lakes, servicing the construction and diesel industry in Chicago for the last 100 years. Call Sal at 224-276-6550. And let's do one more, honey. One more for Don Esteban Cigars, folks. Hand rolled. And, it's stocking stuffer time.
It is stocking stuffer time.
Christmas time. So you call Javier up in beautiful Florida, and he'll send those Tony Ocean hand-rolled cigars sent right over. Oh, say the secret word. And he'll send those cigars right to your house at 727-366-7536. Tell him Tony Ocean sent you. Now, folks, you can see us on the Tony Ocean Facebook page.
Yep.
We're on LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube. Please subscribe to the channel. And Laura has been working very hard to put a brand new Ocean's Pit Facebook page. So we'll be coming live from that page.
Eventually, as soon as we get it all hammered out.
Probably another week
ironed
or two.
out.
Maybe before Christmas. So you won't be, but you'll still be able to see it on the Tony Ocean Show after I share it. But it will be on our own page. You can watch old shows. And we're moving the new studio. So we're changing.
Yeah, see, we got this.
I just had to put that to cover up the tape because we took down the other stuff and put it into the studio.
Slowly moving
things up. So
get him out of my hair because he's right in the middle of the area.
Right in the middle of the area. Oh, of course.
Now we don't have to worry about dogs barking.
Or
doorbells ringing. Hi, Tony Toto.
Tono, it was great to see Tony Toto and Julie yesterday at the Rosario's last night. Oh, it's so cold. The place was packed. People still came out because they want to have fun. It's also the holiday season.
It was still cold.
But you can't. It's too cold. It's going to be cold till April.
I know. Do you know how good it feels when you're on the couch watching Hallmark?
Not every day.
After a long day.
Hallmark, it's the same skinny people that eating cookies all day long. No fat people. I'm sorry. It's not real. Sorry.
Beautiful love with somebody that owns a bakery. It's just so fairy tale-ish. It just makes you want to sit and go,
Anyway, folks, how you doing? Stella is watching. Hi, Stella. Sandra, Dennis from Lake Geneva was Kim,
Peterson, love you. Hi,
She had 35 years with her husband. I think it was 35-year wedding
That's
anniversary.
wonderful, and he lets you be you. I love that.
Emil, how you doing? Anyway, thank you everybody who came out to Rosario's last night. Sal and David Z, of course, and Antonelli and Mr. Antonelli having a good time. It was great season. Susan Jambroni, the closer, Carlo Joseph, nice job. Jerry Renda came, Tony Toto and Julie. It was just an event, and it was crowded. It was great. Pam Davis, our friend, came out.
Yes, our friend and neighbor.
Celebrating her Lori's
who I'm having dinner
sister.
with tonight.
Her sister's birthday yesterday. So that was a lot of fun yesterday. Thank you guys so much. Richard Hamlin, how you doing? They are picked from the inside. Oh, they're pickled from the inside.
Pickled.
Oh, pickled. Who knows? Hey, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
And I want to thank Peter Prado for showing up last night. And
Peter, I didn't even know you played.
Of course he plays horn.
I knew he did. Yes, I did know he did.
Last time I seen him, honey, I said, hey, Peter, come on, bring your horn sometime. And I didn't know when he was going to do it.
Dick, if I had to be in the cold, I would have much rather be in Wisconsin and enjoy it.
There you go. Hi, Dick. Say it. What's up, my friend? So I just told him last time I seen him, go, Peter, next time you're at one of my gigs, bring your horn. And he came in and said he did. And he came up and he did 2 songs.
I'm going to start talking with my hands.
Was good. Well, I'm sorry.
When I go out, it's just such a nice time to be able to.
Anyway, thank you, Peter. Now, tonight we'll be at Zaza's with Jeff Dubray in Lake Barrington, 7 o'clock. Tomorrow will be Daryl Armenstad at Chicago Prime Steakhouse on Friday. And Saturday, sold out show will be in Champaign-Urbana for Shop with the Cop, a big event for Ocean's Rat Pack, along with, we're opening for Lee Greenwood, one of the great country legend.
Oh, my dad would be he'd be turning over right now.
Well, he was the one who sang, I'm proud to be an American, at least I know I'm free.
He sang a lot more than that way back in the day.
You know what I mean? But
that's his newest, yes, absolutely.
That's the great song. And of course, he sang a bunch of songs, a bunch of records with Nancy Sinatra.
Lee Greenwood?
Oh, yeah, Lee Greenwood. I think they were married, at one time. Lee
For
Greenwood
real?
and Frank, and
Hello,
Nancy.
Luann. And
Hi, Luann.
Buddy. Buddy's going to see you tonight.
Buddy, I'll see you tonight, too. All right, so I want to thank our guests yesterday. We had the great Greg Potter and Kathy Rich, the daughter of the legendary Buddy Rich, and they were on the show yesterday. So thank you guys. And their show is coming up this Sunday. It's going to be the big Buddy Rich Big Band with the Glenn Miller Orchestra, 2 for 2, man, this Sunday, December 4th. This Sunday at the Des Plaines Theater, 2 o'clock show. Go to oshows.com. Glenn Miller Orchestra with the Buddy Rich Band featuring Greg Potter and Kathy Rich, the daughter of Buddy Rich.
So cool.
That's very cool. What do you got? Anything good, huh?
Peter Prado said he loved singing September with Tony, or when Tony sang September.
Toto did a great job with September.
I love when he sings it too.
Yeah, you know what? He comes up and he didn't have his drums obviously yesterday, so he came up.
You mean have drums will travel?
Have drums will travel. Before you got a story, honey, if you can't find one, about our 2 live remotes. 2 live remotes. Now we're meeting with Melissa today. We're going to be doing the Melissa.
A secret.
What secret?
You don't need to tell what we're doing yet. Wait till
I've been saying it all for the last 2 weeks.
That we're going to do it, but you don't tell them what we're doing today.
Oh, I'm not going to tell them what we're doing today.
Can't you leave anything to a surprise?
But the live remote is December 8th from My Party Princess Studios.
Correct.
In Schaumburg.
Correct.
And it's going to be fun, surprises, costumes, holiday cheer. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then,
don't tell him a secret if you don't want
to.
to.
And then December 22nd, ladies and gentlemen, we will be at the Almost Home Foundation.
Yes, that would be so cool.
Right there, that's sponsored by A La Carte Entertainment, Pizzas, and Mayor Tom Daly of Schaumburg will be joining us.
Trying to get some of those dogs fostered for the holidays.
And
very cool.
It's not just for kids' pets, honey. I think everybody deserves. I mean, a lot of people think, oh, the kids don't know.
Oh, my gosh, no.
I think
our little Zoe brings, all 3 of our dogs, but Zoe's just with us mainly throughout the day, all day.
Yeah.
Brings so much joy.
Yeah, a lot of joy.
Hi, Michelle. Hey, Joanne.
Hi, Michelle and Joanne. Is Tony going to sing for the dogs again? I'm going to sing for the dogs. Absolutely, Richard.
Yes.
It's going to be good. Honey, while you find your story real fast, give them the Armando's Supermarkets, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois. Danny Mazzy, buy local and shop local. And our good friends Michael and Gigi from Crash Champions Collision auto repair. Go to crashchampions.com.
All right. I've heard it all.
Go ahead, hon.
I've heard it all, and I'm sure if you guys watch the news, you have too.
Yes.
About the woman who is suing for $5 million because the Kraft Velveeta and cheese little containers don't take 3.5 minutes as they're advertised. They're not taking into consideration that they have to be opened and water needs to be poured in. She's suing for $5 million.
Well,
I have just heard it all.
Well, technically.
Oh, buddy.
I love you guys. Thank you so much. It's like Shelley and Cher. That's a good one. Thank you, buddy. You know what? She needs to get a life. Yes, Kathy, she does. But technically, if it says I can do this in 2 minutes, no, it's actually 3 minutes because it's going to take at least.
So you think this is okay to do?
I'm not saying it's okay to do, but I'm saying she might have a shot. She might not. She might not get 5 million, but she might get something.
If that's the case,
or it's going to make them change their advertising, coming up with something else. It's going to make.
But the 3.5 minute, I believe, is to cook it.
Yeah.
It doesn't say.
Eric Todd, 5 million is a lot of cheese.
Right?
Yeah.
I wonder what she looks like.
The General. Thank you so much. Hey, thank you. I'll see the
General. False advertising,
tonight.
Michelle. Now that
there
I
you
can
go.
See.
False advertising. Okay, yeah. So
but I don't know if they're supposed to be. Does it say cooks in 3.5? Now we got to look at it.
Says ready in 3 minutes or whatever. Ready. Not necessarily, because if she's going to open it up, warm up the water, it could be 4 minutes instead of 3.
And Michelle, I got your text, and you are in.
There you go, Michelle. You are in. Guys, a nut job. I'm still waiting for my free pizza from Domino's for not delivering in 30 minutes. Oh, my God.
Nicole. Now that is an advertisement that they
absolutely
tell you that's going to be. So that you should be getting.
That's what, Nikki, I'm telling you, you should definitely get a lawsuit on that. Because how many times they say give you that free pizza and it doesn't come? I totally agree with you. This is Ocean Spit, little show about big things, folks. Hope you guys are having a great day today. Hey, paper plates have nothing to do with struggling. We just don't like washing dishes. I wish we can come with paper pots too.
I do too.
Now listen, we use paper plates every day.
All the time. And my mother refuses. She will not use paper anything. She wants the good dish. She wants the good cup. She's like, life is too short. I don't want to be eating off the, and I guess, so there's different ways of looking at that. But me, I'm thinking of it as convenience and throw it away without having to wash it or put it in the dishwasher.
Correct. But we do that too, obviously, because we wash both, twice. Our dishwasher runs twice a day.
Well, when you have 99 people in the house, it happens.
Yeah, that's true. And we're using paper plates. So what does that tell you, folks, how screwed up it is?
That we eat like pigs. Okay?
It's crazy. What do you got, hon?
Oh, I got
Dawn.
Dawn. First of all,
I'm no good.
Dawn, right, Emil? I know. Grandma would say, eat with the good stuff.
Eat with the good stuff.
Dawn dishwashing detergent. Does anybody use that? Because I have found a new favorite. That is my favorite. But someone's saying you put that in your toilet overnight and it will be all clean for you when you flush in the morning. That was the advertisement. But now they got that new one that you could spray. I spray everything with it. So if it's going to take off the grease and the grime, love it.
Now wait a minute. I know that works, but could you put any dishwashing liquid you leave in the toilet the next morning when you flush it? It would be clean, right?
We'd have to try
like
that.
Comet. Remember Comet?
Yes.
We used to put the Comet on there.
You have to scrub Comet. Comet doesn't just take it away.
Now they have the Comet squeeze liquid.
They do?
Oh, they've had it for years.
All right. Well, first of all, Dawn is always my go-to because Dawn cuts grease. And that advertisement is true.
It does cut grease. Hey, folks, New Year's Eve, if you have no plans, we'll be at Avanti Banquets, folks. That's right. That's 1050 Northwest Highway, Fox River Grove. It's owned by the people who own Chicago Prime. It's going to be a lot of fun bringing in the new year. Now, we were there 2018, sold it out. 2019, sold it out. Of course, 2020, because of COVID, everything kind of... But it's going to be a lot of fun with the main event band. It's going to be a lot of fun. Jerry James, Tony Toto, Ramundi, Avanti Banquets. Now, we've got a big birthday bash coming up on the 28th of this month. I'll be 60 years old this year, folks.
I'm with that much of an older man?
Oh, wait a minute. You're not that much younger.
What am I thinking?
Relax. December 28th will be at Rosario's on Wednesday, and December 29th for the very first time Thursday, Tony Ocean live at Donnie G's in Elmwood Park. I've only played it with the Rat Pack 2 years ago. I've never played a Tony Ocean show. We're going to have a lot of special guests, a lot of special surprises both nights.
A lot of special guests.
So it's going to be
a lot of
fun.
special surprises.
A lot of fun.
But it'll be fun. So it'll be the first night on the 28th, which is his actual birthday, round 1. Donnie G's, round 2.
Woo! When I can crawl home, because we live down the street from Rosario, so all the kids and everybody will have a great time. So it'll be last year's party was a fantastic. Nick Sahadras, everybody was there, it was cool. So it's going to be a good one this year. What do you got, honey?
So did you hear about the Kim and Kanye? Divorce is final. And
Wait, how long were they married?
I don't think very long. You know what? To tell you the truth, I don't really know.
All
How
right.
long were Kim and Kanye married? Who knows?
Who knows?
But it's been now finalized, and the rapper must pay $200,000 per month for child support. $200,000 a month.
Now you
Let me
damn
think,
well
what
know
could I
that
do with
Kim
$200,000
Kardashian is
a
not
month?
watching those kids.
6 years, Richard said.
Thank you, Richard.
6 years.
6 years.
$200,000. I married the wrong guy when
So
I had
$200,000. Now she knows she's got a nanny. She ain't watching those kids for child support. She's loaded. She's rich.
which is really, I don't know. That's
Kathy, they've been married since
lot of money.
2014.
Okay,
There you go.
see?
There you go. That's a lot of money. 200. How much? That's
$200,000 a month.
I got to work all year for that. It's crazy. It's nuts. Hey, Tim McGill, he's one of the weathermen folks, and he's predicting for this year coming up, folks, ladies and gentlemen, 28 to 29.4 degrees will get the coldest.
Oh, don't get Nelly started.
And they're predicting 33 to 37 inches of snow this year.
Wait, say it again. I'm sorry. I was reading everyone's comments.
Between this year, 2022, weather saying it's going to be between 28.4 to 29.4 degrees,
Okay.
cold-wise, and it's going to be 33 to 37 inches of snow through the whole winter, which isn't really that bad if you think about it.
Not if we're doing it over a period of time.
Not if you're doing it over a period of time. Yeah.
Yes, Rosemary. Yes, Natalie. Doesn't make a difference how long they were married. Those are still his kids, and he needs to pay.
I got that, but she's not going to be taking care of those kids. She's going to have the nanny taking care of them.
It doesn't make a difference. She's going to still have to take
She
out
ain't touching for those kids, please.
Trust me, I've been through that. And hello to my Rosemary.
Hey, Rosemary, how you doing, my dear? Hey, Washington Post says the railroad strike deadline is coming, and President Joe Biden is calling to intervene to Congress, because if the railroad strike happens, there's going to be a lot of issues. We're not going to be able to we're not going to be able to go places, not going to be able to get things. So let's see what happens with that.
A lot of our things are railed in.
Railed in. Hey, honey, I drink to make other people more interesting.
So that's why you drink.
See, that's why. And the great quote by one of my favorite authors of all time, Ernest Hemingway, who used to know how to drink. So, great one. What do you got?
Exactly.
Any good stories?
Michelle,
Yeah.
Education, medical, and extracurricular.
Yeah,
Boy,
yeah.
all these words
More
sound very
shopping,
familiar.
more shopping, more
when
shopping.
I was going through it, all
more
the
shopping,
extracurricular
more
activities.
clothes, and more mink coats, and more clothes,
It's
and
okay,
more
she can do whatever she
high-heel
wants with it.
shoes.
Truthfully. So okay, everything's going up right now.
Not everything. Dum, dum, dum. All right, boom, boom.
It's a family show.
Family show. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Everything's going up. The prices are going up on everything. So right now we're going into a very cold season. So to warm your house, what would you think is more beneficial financially? To put a space heater or turn your thermostat up?
That's a good question. And I think it is. I think it has to be the size of your house. If you're like my mom, she stays like in two rooms in the whole house. So if she had her space heaters in front of her TV over there by her bedroom, I think it's fine. The problem is we have the back door open all day. It is freezing in this house because Zoe can go in and out instead of ringing the bell.
Well,
but I mean, I'm like this in front of the TV. Froze. My hands, my feet. No one else is. Everybody
Very
else is
true,
upstairs.
Richard Hamlin.
Yes.
And truthfully, that was when I first read this article, I thought the same thing, but I do keep a small space heater, but it's not those typical ones.
Yeah.
So I do keep one next to my desk because I put it on my feet.
Richard says, turn your thermostat up because you
A space heater can burn your house down.
Oh, yeah, that's good. And that'll cost
Hey,
more.
John Faso.
Johnny, what's up? Johnny Boom Boom Faso is watching.
Thank you, John. Yes, Mom is back home. We're thrilled to death.
She is. Hey, Johnny, when you see Richie from Richie's, it's his birthday yesterday, so wish him a happy birthday from us.
Absolutely.
From Richie Paisani from Richie's in Schiller Park. All right, honey, real fast. I got to rate off some birthdays. Felix Cavalieri from the Young Rascals celebrates a birthday. Dino Manzella, of course, from the band Seventh Heaven. He's the man behind the scenes. He's been doing sound and roadie for them for many, many years. Happy birthday, Dino. Jerry the King Lawler from WWE wrestling fans out there. Jim J.C. Hook Filsner from the Crying Shames, if Albert is watching. He's the Hook, the singer, original singer. Nicole from Primo's Restaurant and Gurney celebrates a birthday. John Mayall, the great Blues Breakers guitar player, he's almost 90 years old. Honey, you might not pronounce that. E-P-A.
I can't read your writing, dear. Remember.
E-P-A-T. You can't read it. Ipata Murkison. She's an actress from the show Law and Order. Epatha from Law and Order celebrates a birthday. How about White Wedding? Billy Idol celebrates a birthday. The greatest Yankee pitcher and the greatest closer of all time, Mariano Rivera, celebrates a birthday. Don Shealy, of course, from Ocean's 11 and all those remake movies.
Is that Mark Shealy's brother?
No. Roger Glover from Deep Purple. And let's not forget Leo Lyons from 10 Years After. That's just some of the birthdays I missed from yesterday. What do you got here today, my love?
Oh, my gosh. I sure will. We have our nieces performing by Ron O's new place in Des Plaines, I'm assuming.
Yes, you will. That's all. It's in the Brass and Barrel and Brass or Bourbon and Brass. It's in the Des Plaines Theater. It's like a speakeasy. It's like a little piano bar. And John's niece will be performing there. Maybe, John, we can get your niece on the show coming up. We do have. We're booking much more guests now starting in January because December is completely full of guests that we got. And we got some good ones coming up real fast. Let me tell you what we got next week, honey. December 7th, we have 2 guests. First of all, Steve Nainer. He won his band won the Josie Awards in Nashville, Tennessee. Number 1 Leonard Skinner tribute band is going to be with us. Also on the same show is going to be Jamie Keaton. Now, Jamie is in the Guinness Book of Records because he's got a magnet in his head. I'm sure you've seen it on Facebook. He put cans on his head. He can put anything on his head. He is going to be the guest here. 2 guests on December 7th here at Ocean's Pit. On the 9th, we have country legend Jimmy Parker will be giving us on the 9th. John Vincent will be here speaking Sinatra birthday on the 12th. Peter Caruso from Pasta Mia on the 14th. Ronnie B. Elvis on his Christmas show coming up on the 16th. Bobby Nardella from the Wolves and more. Ron Onesti will be with us on the 28th, celebrating my 60th. And a lot more great stuff coming up.
Will it be like a toast?
It'll be a toast.
A roast?
A roast or a toast.
A toast, a roast? We'll do a toast on your roast.
You are. All right. Ocean's Pit, honey, how about another? Why don't you tell them about a quick sponsor? Well, you got to get them all in, honey. That's how it works.
You keep telling me to come up with something.
That's it. Go ahead, tell them. Go ahead.
Oh, our friends over at Airtight Windows, Siding and Specialists is family-owned for 30 years. If you want honesty and quality, do it right with Airtight. Tell Lou that Tony O sent you and call 708-788-5000.
Absolutely. Give them one more, hon.
Trico. Every day is a good day, a good hair day.
Ooh. Recreating
good hair days. Trico Hair out of Rosemont. Call our friends Anthony and Carmela, 773-999-7888.
All right,
Tell
what do you got?
Tonio sent you.
What do you got on the board there, sweetie?
Oh, on the board. So there's a woman who pleads guilty to shooting her husband, who was accused of molesting kids at her daycare.
God, good for her.
Cut it off.
Kudos for her. That shouldn't even go to trial. That should not be arrested. Boom. Anybody molesting people's children, caught molesting children. Don't get me on that because
Oh, I know.
that just gets me crazy because we were talking about this 2 days ago on the show, honey. That is it wonderful that maybe our government's got something to do with this human sex trafficking because nobody's getting arrested for this stuff. Nobody's been listed from Epstein's Island. Not one person. The person who was running the island and his assistant. Epstein and his sister, yes, but not one of the clients. Why? That's pretty scary shit that we don't know. Not one. You figure
That's
that
suspicious.
honey, wouldn't you think that they would throw one or two out to the dogs like a
Yep.
whatever, right? And nothing. So what do you got? Go
That's
ahead.
nuts.
Go ahead, honey. What do you got? Yeah, it
Okay.
is, Stella. It is sickening.
They never tell the full story, just the part that makes you look bad. Oh, I like that. Isn't that not the truth?
We've all been through that. I'm
Oh,
sure.
yes.
Right, hon?
All right. He's going to tell me with the story because he read the whole thing and I didn't read the whole thing. But the mother goes to dinner for her birthday, but ends up, after she sees the bill, she ends up in tears. Why, honey? Tell them.
Well, first of all, you lost the story, huh?
First of all, my phone keeps texting in.
All right, that's it.
Okay, there.
Well, I don't know what was actually on the thing,
Right
but
there.
then if you actually hit the story, it ends up being a waitress, a mother. It says mother, but then if you look at the out of the story, get back, it says wife. Waitress slips married man a note. Wife later learned what it said. It's the same story.
I don't know if it's the same story.
Now, do you imagine that? Do you imagine that?
Could you
You're
imagine
going
that
out-
little hussy?
Well, I'm sure it
You're out
happens.
to dinner with your husband, you're having a good old time, and all of a sudden the waitress brings a note and leaves it to your husband? First of
It
all,
wasn't a note. It was the bill.
right, but she wrote something to him on the bill.
It could happen the other way around. It could be a guy giving it to you, a girl.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't always have to be the guy.
oh,
Why
that's
are the
better.
guys always getting in trouble? We're just eating a meal there. We were just eating a meal. We asked for our bill. We didn't, what the
Look at
hell?
my sweater. Do you guys remember? I'm seeing a little, do you remember Steve from Blue's Clues? I'm seeing a little Steve from Blue's Clues.
He's the one who
happening
committed
here.
suicide that way. And one
Did he?
of them killed themselves.
I
yeah.
just noticed the stripes, and I'm like, I'm seeing a little Steve from Blue's Clues.
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
It's what it is. Hi, Mom. Mama D is watching, everybody.
Mama D
Say hello
is
to
in
Mama
the
D.
house.
Hey, I never wished sudden death upon anyone who wronged me. I wish sudden exploding diarrhea on their first date. Now that's much more satisfying.
I agree.
I agree. Right, honey? What do you got?
Okay. Fun story. Hi, Jerry Jams in the
Jams
house.
in the house. Thanks for your help, Jerry Jams, last night at Rosario's. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it.
Name a meal where the leftovers are as good, if not better, the next day.
Pizza. Pasta.
Well, caprese pasta. Yeah.
Pasta. The next day, pizza, pasta.
I was going to say sometimes fettuccine Alfredo, and I don't know why, but I just think what made me think of that.
I don't like anything with that cream stuff.
I do.
So pizza, pasta. What else? What's good always the next day? All right. So we know it's spaghetti.
So pasta's
Lasagna.
obviously, yeah.
Becky Lee said lasagna. Better than pasta. Spaghetti and meatballs taste better than next day. Even
Something that has to marinate. Something chicken pot pie. Okay, yes,
Or-
because then all that stuff's all nice together.
that makes sense.
Fried pasta with olive oil and breadcrumbs.
Ooh, that's
Ooh,
a
that
soup.
sounds wonderful, Peter.
Ribs.
Ribs,
Good
yep.
one. Lori Wright says soup and stew. That makes
Yep,
sense.
because again, they're all marinating together.
yeah.
Marinated anything. Yep, mama.
Even Subway
Homemade
sandwich.
soup. Yes, Kathy.
Even a Subway or a deli sandwich the next day. I remember if you only.
Oh, eggplant parmesan.
Oh, Johnny,
my
you're
mouth
killing
is
me here.
watering.
You're killing me here.
Hey,
I'm dying.
Daryl, the professor's in the house.
Daryl, the professor.
Shh. Can't tell yet.
We can't tell what we did yesterday or 2 days ago by the professor.
We're not talking
but
about it yet,
You'll
Daryl.
find out soon. It's going to be
We went to
very cool.
Daryl's beautiful abode.
Oh, you should see this guy's house. 8 bedrooms. He's got a mansion. He's got a mansion on top where Sonya is like she's like the princess and screams out the window, "Rotunda, Rotunda, let down your hair." And boy, I tell you,
They got a nice setup
Daryl
there.
and Sonya, ladies and gentlemen, a great singing team. The great guys. I love Daryl. Is the best. Sonya, she's fantastic. They have their own closet. Not for regular clothes, for stage clothes. A completely with the matching shoes.
You need
and
sunglasses to walk into it.
you think Liberace was living in their basement. I mean, they got some great clothes. And
I knew he was gonna be like a pig in shit.
I
He
was
was
like,
like,
oh, Daryl, let me
my
borrow
God.
this one, or let
Yeah.
me borrow this one. It is fantastic. And Daryl will be with me tomorrow night
Yes,
at
he
Chicago
will.
Prime. Hey, at your absolute best, you still won't be good enough for the wrong person. And at your absolute worst, you still won't be good enough for the right person.
Oh, I'm digging it.
You like that one? What's the most famous number if you think of Chicago? You think of Chicago, what's the first number? The best number? 588-2300 Empire. There it is.
Why?
How many people remember that? Most famous number.
Or 8675309.
Or Hudson 32700.
Yeah, see, we need to get some. That's a good jingle.
No. But 867-5329 was a Tommy Two-Tone song. That has nothing to do with Chicago.
I get it. Burt Wyman Ford.
Burt Wyman Ford. Yeah.
Lola,
But there's no
23.
number.
Lola, I agree 100%.
Lola 23. Yeah,
I told you the
yeah.
story before, but I had two of my boys induced, both of my boys, not two, I only have two boys. Both boys induced on the 23rd of the month just for
And they
MJ.
feel, and I'm sure they feel sorry for it now because
I
he's
know.
the biggest jerk off in the world. Michael Jordan, ladies and gentlemen, had so much money when those bookies kept asking him to pay
All
his
right,
debt,
it wasn't the.
and he never paid his debt. And why do you think? Unfortunately,
Oh, stop
those
it.
two boys
Starting
found his
rumors.
father. His father just happened. Those
I
two boys
know.
just happened to find his father driving on the expressway at 2:00 in the morning. Please. Anyway, what do you got, hon?
Perfect segment.
Perfect segment.
Perfect segue to this.
Oh, wait.
When looking for a significant other, what are the three most important things you look for?
Sense of humor.
Number one.
Sense of humor. Number two, good looking.
You think that's really that
I
important?
think somebody looking for the partner, if they're not good looking, I'm sorry.
Well, no, that's chemistry. Because
Chemistry.
truthfully,
Good looking.
chemistry,
Cash. No, cash. No. That's what women look for.
Personality.
Personality. Got personality. Yeah. Well, or family. You know, sometimes you might love somebody. Or
nice
some-
ass penises.
Nice ass. There you go. Nice ass, Pina. You know what? Think about this. It also could be, what if you got a great person and their family's just not the best?
Ooh,
And you know, there's a lot of relationships like that.
there are.
And
And it's so funny you just said that because I had just talked to a coworker recently, and that's a situation.
yeah,
They have a child that they cannot get along with, and it's an adult child.
wow,
So that's really disturbing. That's disturbing too.
that's wow, 31-11. Anyway, yeah. So it's crazy because you never know what the deal is, and you know what, like
Good
sometimes.
sex, Dennis says.
Yeah, there you go. What that don't last, folks. Maybe the good year after that, it's all over. A decent job. Ooh, all right.
Yes.
That's a good decent job. Works.
Honest.
Yeah, honest. That works.
Youth, beauty, money. Peter, that's not bad things.
No, yeah, that's all good things that you're saying, but it does make a lot of sense.
I
folks.
want to laugh.
You're watching Ocean's Pit,
Not
another
at
show
you.
about big things, folks. Pfizer is coming out now with a joint vaccine, honey, that will be COVID vaccine and a flu vaccine all in one. It'll help boost sluggish uptake for both shots. So now they're saying you get one of these shots combined together with the flu and the COVID shot. Sorry, not interested. Next.
Next is right.
What do
Okay,
you got
so
next?
did Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck really split up again?
I think so. According to Good Housekeeping, and they would know, a great magazine.
Jennifer Lopez gets real about calling off her wedding to Ben Affleck, and it's heartbreaking again?
Oh, what you know what? How you doing? Hey, Dave Antonelli, thanks Miss You and Mr. A for coming out last night with Sal and Rob. Mr. A was dancing the floor. You should have seen him. He thought he was like, you know, Rico Ricardo out there. Did you see him
Was
dancing?
he making it happen?
He was making it happen. He was having a good time.
Yes,
that's for
Natalie.
sure.
Exactly. What kind of X would they be?
Good point. Well, you're just missing a good one here, hon. Today
All right.
is National Day of Giving. Today is the National Day of Giving. So hope you give to somebody out there.
Oh, okay, Kathy, because I'm like, really?
Uh,
All right. Be careful of the H1N1 flu. It's out there now. Just had it. Flus are not all the same. This one left me weaker. What's so great about that?
Just warning people about it. Nothing great about it. Just warning people about this flu. I didn't know the flu had a name.
No,
Did you?
H1N1? That's been out.
Oh, okay.
Do you not listen
I don't
to the
remember.
news?
I don't remember the last time I had a flu. 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Now this is an interesting story, according to the Daily Beast, honey. And then there's a
Married Good Morning America co-anchors leave partners for each other. We'll see again.
look.
You're spending the days together. You're spending every day together. You know whether or not you're compatible
They're
or not.
leaving their couple that they were with. They both left their spouses and went together. Isn't that interesting? What is
That's
that?
very interesting. The affair reportedly began in March, the same month they both ran to
They
New
do
York
have names,
City.
honey. You might want to mention their names.
Oh, TJ Holmes and Amy Roback
Okay.
have allegedly left their partners to be with each other after months-long affair. Well, one thing I'll give credit there, months. Do you know how many people can say years?
Good point. Good point. Wow.
Yeah, so that's interesting.
Huh. You know, you got to give them credit because they actually stepped up and did that.
And did
which
the
is
right
like-
thing and didn't continue on having an affair.
There you go.
I like that better.
Woman with concealed carry. Now, this is for the women out there, and I kudos to the women out there and all the women that are out there, kids, younger, even our
Oh,
kids.
my.
I don't know, folks, but this is very important. Listen, women, very important. Women with concealed carry license shoots an attempted carjacking in the head.
So what's wrong with that?
No, it's great. It's kudos to that. Protecting themselves is exactly what they're doing.
That's what the conceal and carry is for.
And that's what it's for. And there's a woman did it, and someone tried her out, and good for her, because some people might not do that. They might freak out. Get the gun. Someone's trying to hurt you. They're coming into your car or coming into your home.
And they don't expect probably a woman to have
They
something.
don't expect a woman to have it. So kudos to that, man.
Absolutely.
And unfortunately, in this world now, people have to protect themselves. And it's just pretty scary right now. It really
Emil, I'm
is.
so sorry to hear that. His wife's on day 9 of the flu.
Day 9. Oh, my God.
Wow, that's a long one.
Yeah. Oh, horrible.
We sure wish her a quick recovery.
Yeah. Concealed license or not, I'd shoot.
But
Well-
you're going to get away with it if you're concealing.
Well, now it depends if in the
Or if
city
you
of
have a
Chicago.
license, I should
and
say.
now in the new city
Oh,
of
yeah, you
Chicago,
can do whatever you want.
everything changes now. So you don't get arrested. You get arrested, no bail, whatever it is.
You go home.
Stay sharp
Shoot the
at all
next-
times, Ricky. Absolutely. TMZ, honey, Brittany Griner. Of course, she was the woman, a women's National Football League woman basketball league that told, remember, months ago, she told that we should stop playing the national anthem at the basketball games. And then she went to Russia to play basketball, and she got caught with marijuana. She was arrested and been in prison ever since. Right now, she's going through homophobia, racism, 16-hour workdays in a Russian prison. She, kind of wish she probably could have stayed and stopped talking bad about America, because nobody can get her out of jail.
Yeah, she's been going through the ringer over there.
Well, rightfully, everything
I
she
know.
deserves. She deserved everything that she got. Shouldn't be bringing pot into another country, number one, and then saying that about America. Now even America is not trying to. Her own country not even helping her because she tried to knock our country down.
I know, but she's regretting everything she did.
Absolutely. Go ahead, hon.
Oh, okay, I'm going. Have you ever been to a concert with your parents?
Yeah, my very first concert ever as a kid. My parents took me to Dave Major and the Miners at the Chula Vista in Wisconsin Dells. Only time I went. with in a concert with my parents.
Okay.
I mean, they came to my gigs, but that don't count.
Right.
Actually went. That's the only place I went with my parents, and I don't know how old I was, but I was young.
I'm trying to think. Not maybe as a kid, but when I was 50, we went and seen Cher. My mom was with us.
That's it.
So I did do that. And then with my kids, I've been to concerts with Joey and Gianna. We've been to Taylor Swift. We've been to the American Music Awards. We've been to all that kind of stuff.
Liz Lynn, my dear friend, is in the hospital for 2 weeks with influenza.
A and B. Oh my gosh, Liz.
Liz, we have prayers out to your friend,
yes,
Liz Lynn's
absolutely.
friend. Everybody put prayers out to that. Yes, Kiss and Rick James Hart. Oh, Kiss. Okay, so you went to see Kiss with your parents?
And Rick James.
and Hart.
Oh, and Hart.
And Hart.
Oh, I used to love Rick James.
Rick James.
I was, what's that one for Halloween? What are the Kiss guys? I forgot which one. Oh, what's his name?
Gene Simmons?
Yes.
With the star?
Yeah. No, that's not Gene Simmons.
No, that's Paul Stanley.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah, Ace Frehley had the stars. Yeah, all right. 44. What do you got here? Too bad for her. Why are you bringing drugs into foreign countries? Karma, absolutely. We just said that, Roseanne, and she absolutely should be doing that. Peggy Flynn, I saw Michael Jackson with my dad and Frankie Avalon with my mom. Very cool. Wait, Craig, you went with your parents to see Cream
in 1968.
Oh, that is so cool.
So cool. Peggy Flynn, Michael Jackson with, very cool. Charlie Daniels and Bob Seger.
That is so cool, man. Ginger Baker, Jack Bruce, and Eric Clapton, Cream. Craig Olsen with his mom and dad. Now, that is super, super, super cool, man. $44 billion spent.
You've seen Janet Jackson, Jillian? Oh my God, I would love to see her.
Janet and Michael were the same person.
People used to think that.
Used to think they were the same. Well, they looked exactly alike. I mean, until he got the operation and did everything. This is Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, folks. $44 billion. That's right. Hey, Danny Mazzy. What's up, brother? My good friend from Danny Mazzy from Shop Local, Buy Local, baby. That's Armando's Supermarkets in Elgin on Liberty Street. Go check them out. All right, folks, $44 billion he spent with his own money, Elon Musk, on Twitter. And they're coming out with a new phone made by Tesla. Would you buy that phone? Tesla phone.
Well, Teslas are doing pretty good right now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Greg Reedy would think so. Michelle, you seen Frank Sinatra and Neil Diamond with your parents?
How cool is that?
I didn't know you even seen Frank Sinatra. See what you learn about your friend after all these years?
Oh my God. You know what? And
how cool.
And we were just talking about that earlier today about the freedom of speech on that Twitter page.
Today, yes.
I'm sorry. What I was saying about the freedom of speech thing. And I don't understand why CNN said that freedom of speech, honey, is nonsense. And I'm just trying to say that as I'm sure every day when we're in our cars, we go through channels, right? We don't like what we just turn the channel, right? We watch TV, we wrote, surf on the channel. If you don't like stuff, you just go through it, man. I don't know what the big deal is. And none of it makes it that freedom of speech is nonsense to me is just unheard of. So I'm kudos to Elon Musk for giving us an outlet that we could say what we want. And like I said, folks, it's never was a problem before as much as it is now. So I think we can't take away our freedom of speech, folks. And you know what? But it seems like there's.
And even if you try to take his away, it ain't going to work.
Well, you know what I'm trying to say.
I've tried.
It's just to a point.
Right, Craig? I've tried.
But you know what, guys? Freedom of speech means anything. I can say I don't like this cup, even though, let's say Good Morning America says this is the greatest cup in the world. And I can say this cup is a piece of shit and I will get in trouble for it. So that's freedom of speech just as much as saying I don't like our president or I don't like soup
I can handle opinions about these glasses suck. Lori, you look like shit.
Okay.
This is the wrong Santa. He's wearing the wrong colors.
Because he's not fat. He's not heavy. He's a skinny Santa.
But when we go into controversial things, there's going to be a place for that in this up and coming. So we will have a place for that.
Yeah. But it happens, folks. And here's another thing.
Look at all these people who saw Frank Sinatra.
Look, that's amazing with their parents. My parents,
Kathy, Jillian.
Emo, my parents only
Popular
spoke.
Creek, Michelle.
My parents only spoke Italian, so I went only with them, singers, concerts, and came from Italy to Chicago. See, there you go. You can't say anything you want. Many are
On a
you
privately
guys-
owned social media outlet.
there
That's
you
true.
go.
We're gonna have to. We're
But
gonna have
Danny
to have.
Manzi says, I want one of the phones. How many are you guys giving away? There you go. Everybody in the audience gets a Tesla phone, everybody.
Right? You get a Tesla phone.
You
You
get a
get a
Tesla
Tesla
phone.
phone.
Apple is banning Twitter, but it's okay for TikTok. Have you seen the shit that's on TikTok?
I watch TikTok a lot.
There's a lot of shit that's not that great on there, but Apple is banning Twitter, but not TikTok. So, what do you go? CNN uses freedom of speech on a daily basis, even though everything that comes out of their mouth is fake news. That's Roseanne Caputo.
Yes,
See? There you go.
Roseanne.
I
Hello,
agree.
Patrice. Good to see you.
Patrice, how you doing? Patrice, of course, our favorite honey bear, former honey bear of the Chicago Bears.
You are
Maybe
such an
Patrice will
ass.
see you tonight at Zaza's. Snatching her right in your neck of the woods.
Danny.
Danny, you can't yell fire in a movie theater. No, you can't.
Danny, you kill me.
Oh, you can't.
Oh, my God.
Absolutely. Oh, my God, that is funny. Hey, 45 years ago, or yesterday, November 30th, 1977, Bing Crosby and David Bowie sang a song together on a holiday special. And it was so cool because it was the old school at that time meeting the new school. And whoever thought that Bing Crosby and David Bowie would sing a song. And it's a pretty cool tune. And you get a chance, go look it on Google it. It's very interesting. Good. I thought it was.
All right, I'm going to
brought
toot
tears to
his
my
horn.
eyes. All right. Whose horn are you tooting?
Toot, toot.
Go
I'm
ahead.
tooting his horn.
All right.
So we woke up this morning to a text or a email from Tony's publisher, and he is
Not publisher, publicist.
Publicist.
Bernie DeMayo. Big difference.
Sure, cyst. You're right. There is a big difference.
Big difference.
And
Publicist.
Tony is in the journal, the
Di-
Des Plaines Journal.
Nice article.
Nice article. Local singer Tony Ocean continues to make waves.
Oh, she likes the part where I quote her saying the
He
show is
quotes me.
nothing without her. You know,
Quoted
of
me.
course. Well,
Oh, I mean, he didn't quote me. He quoted about me. Here's me. Oh, honey, thank you.
Well, yell out bingo in a bingo parlor for a joke. Now, that's not good either.
Then
That's
they're going to
good.
go through all your numbers and see if you really have
How
it.
about it? Hey, folks, according to CBS, there's a hotel, in the neighborhood, it's the 35th shooting in this particular hotel downtown, the La Quinta. In 2000, I mean,
Close the doors for crying out loud.
35 people have been killed, shooting victims. 2010, there was 3, 11, 2, 3, 2014, 2016, there was 8, 2017, 2018, 2020, 19, 2021, 25, 2022, 35 people just in 2022 at
In
this
that
hotel.
La Quinta Inn.
This La Quinta Inn, according to CBS. And I don't even know why that place is even still
I'm
open.
surprised myself.
What
I
you
hit
got,
it
honey?
all, baby. I hit it all.
Have you hit them all? Yeah.
I hit them all.
You hit them all. Let's see.
He thinks I'm lying.
No, I'm just let someone feel makes you happy. I think you're right. I think you're right.
Wait. What, honey?
I think you're right, honey.
What, honey?
I think you're right. Hey, how about
You guys all heard it.
sad news, folks? According to USA Today, Jake Flirt, 37-year-old country singer, dies hours after his wedding. Holy cow.
Oh, yeah. And you know what else?
The happiest day or something like that, and then he dies a couple hours later. That's pretty scary. That's pretty sad.
What did he
stuff.
die of?
I think I'm not quite sure. I didn't get into all the details, but
How
crazy stuff. 37 years old. 37 years old. And also, we also lost Christine McVie. Christine McVie of Fleetwood Mac has passed away yesterday. Of course, she was at the
hear
age
that.
of 79 years old. Christine McVie was one of the major songwriters in the band Fleetwood Mac. She was married to John McVie, the bass player in Fleetwood Mac, and one of Stevie Nicks' best friends, died. She had a short illness, but died at the age of 79 years old. So our prayers go out to the McVie family and all the Fleetwood Mac family. Another musical legend gone, ladies and gentlemen. December, a couple shows coming up. December 8th, a Thursday night special show at Bellagio, Christmas show.
On a Thursday.
On a Thursday, December 8th. Also, me and my buddy Louis Pipes, Louis Styles, actually, from Airtight Windows, is doing his very first show. He comes up and sang a couple times, but we're bringing him up. He has his own half hour. He's going to be with me at Jimmy's Place in Forest Park on Wednesday, December 21st. Me, Jerry Jams, and Louis Styles Pipes from Airtight Windows. It's going to be a great, great affair. And but another Christmas show is Venuti's on the 22nd of December with the Main Event Band. Ocean's Rat Pack will be at the Hobart Art Theater January 21st. We're excited about that, going to Indiana at the House
excuse
Theater.
me.
Yes, honey, go ahead.
Excuse me.
Yes,
Liz, you could come over for dinner anytime you want.
Absolutely, absolutely. Laura has the brain.
Liz,
no,
anytime. You're my new best friend.
Liz, you are absolutely right. Hey, Jay Leno just finally came out of after he got the horrible fire.
Oh, God, a burn.
Yeah, but he came out. He already did his first performance. He's already went out already. But on the way to his first performance, he bumped into 2 cop cars with his car. So, but
for real?
That's what it says.
Oh, could you imagine being burnt? Horrible.
I got to say one last thing on whatever. You got something you want to say?
Yeah. Jerry, whatever you want it to be, because we don't know.
We don't know what it is. Remember, we're moving stuff.
We found it in the spare bedroom, and it was like, cool.
And the only reason why, because it had tape, because we're moving little things. We're moving into a new studio, so things have changed. Now, talking about the freedom of speech and everything that's changing here, folks, isn't it funny that CNN always says that conservatives are not American, but yet Fox has Christmas trees in the studio, but none of the Christmas decorations on CNN or MSNBC? That's suspicious. Yeah, well, why you shouldn't be watching any of those channels, but you're absolutely right. But freedom of speech, you can watch whatever you want. But here's something, folks. Remember that, Aunt Jemima, and you had to change this, and you had to change that. Our government says this, our government says that. How about the Washington Redskins? Of course, it was changed to the Washington Guardians, whatever they're called. But our United States government, ladies and gentlemen, we have helicopters called the Black Hawk, right?
Oh, yeah.
Codename Geronimo was one of the ones that killed Osama bin Laden. These are they're missiles called the Tomahawk. They're called, helicopters called the Black Hawk. I mean, come on. And they're worried about the Redskins. I don't know.
Yep. Commanders, Washington, Cleveland Indians to
the Guardians.
It's
all a little crazy. I'm going to have a gentleman on the show in January. He's a former military general, folks. Mr. Ward, if I'm correct, and he's going to be on the show, and we're really going to find out some interesting stuff. I don't know the man. My buddy Dave Antonelli met him a few times up in Nashville. He said he would love to do the show, and I'd like to hear his thoughts. He's so much into the Constitution. Following the American Constitution. So that's going to be coming up in January. Some more guests coming up in the new year.
Hey, Ronnie B. Hello to you and Deborah.
Ronnie B is going to be on the show.
It's a cold one today.
Ronnie B will be on the show on the 16th of December for his big show, Christmas show coming up. He's going to be here on the 16th. And Ronnie B said he's going to give away 2 tickets.
Steubenville, Ohio's in the house. Hello, Angelo.
Oh, there you go, Laura. Any word on your new assistant and a buffer? There you go.
Craig. Please.
Yeah.
Please help.
Please help.
Send help.
Send help. All right. I was, this is a great quote, I think, from myself. I was very naive when I was younger. For me, there was no balance. It was either everything or nothing. So when you're growing up doing what you're doing and you're only worried about yourself, you really don't care what you do.
Is that like black and white as opposed to having a gray area?
You know what? That's what I think.
You are a black and white person.
Black and white. I am. I do believe, there's no like,
I am a gray person. Yeah. I can see both. I can say, hey, this is something about this or something about that. Him is like, no, it's this way or it's that way.
Yeah, maybe that's just the way because I was brought up. Brought up with my family. You two free tickets. And Ronnie B., maybe you'll make an appearance at my birthday party on December 28th or December 29th at Donnie G's when I turn 60. I'm calling out all my musical friends to come out and sing a few songs. I got a couple people already lined up. It's going to be a lot of fun. No gray, never know what's going to come out. That's true.
I know. Yeah.
Good point, Jerry Jams. Now, folks, here's something else. Let's talk about something. I mentioned it yesterday on the show. Now, honey, since you are in the real estate business, and I was talking this about also with Kathy Rich and Greg Potter yesterday, which agreed with me completely. But what I'm trying to say, folks, now listen, Bank of America are doing no closing costs and no down payment for new home buyers, Hispanics, and African Americans. Now, kudos. That's fantastic. But the question is, what gets me going? And people say, what Tony going to say? I'll tell you exactly what I'm going to say. If Bank America should do the right thing, they want to be the heroes with all these big companies always not sticking up for the little guy. How about Bank of America do this? No closing costs and no down payment for all first-time home buyers. Now,
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Imagine that if Bank of America did that, they would be heroes. People would be going, they would say, oh, finally a big giant company that's not screwing the little guy. Now, granted, okay, give it to the Hispanics and the African American. That's fantastic. It's a good thing to do. But what about
just the first-time home buyers of Hispanics and African Americans?
First-time buyers.
So that doesn't make sense.
But what I'm trying to say is, what about the young couple, no matter what nationality they are?
Exactly.
That might be, an apartment. They're trying to get married, they're trying to get a house. They ain't got the money.
Exactly.
It should be for everybody. If Bank of America...
Thank you to our lovely assistant, Natalie.
Bank of America should do it for all first-time home buyers. I mean, it just helps some of the younger generation out there.
Hey, we've got kids right now that it's brutal out there right now. It's brutal with these interest rates. We've seen what they were a year ago compared to now. You can't even get the price. It's terrible. So they should be helping everybody.
Richard Hamlin.
I know. It doesn't sound right to me.
But wait, look at it, honey. Can they get sued for discrimination?
That's why that does not sound
Absolutely,
correct.
they should. They should. And you know what? The lady that sued the company for $5 million, sue this company. Why not?
Perfect, Bronny B. Be there. You and Deborah, come on down.
Absolutely. Now listen, I got one thing that really is pissing me off, and I got to say it. There's something called Lume. Have you heard of this? Lume. Have you seen these commercials?
Mm-hmm.
Hi. Just take a little between your eyes and put some on your butt cheeks.
What is it? Have you seen these commercials, folks?
You could smell cleaner. Or you put some underneath your arms or in your crotch area, or just put a little bit and put in between your butt cheeks, and it smells good for another 12 hours.
Have you seen these people? Do you watch this garbage right? Something called Lume.
Lume or Lumi or Lume.
It's all over our house. And I when I seen it on TV, I'm going, who the hell buys this shit? And I actually went into the wrong bathroom upstairs. I'm going, the hell is all this? Lume this, Lume that. Oh, you do.
Because girls
do you see when the lady goes, all you have to do is put a little bit and spread it on your butt cheeks. What? How about a shower?
Oh my God.
That drives me crazy.
You're supposed to put it on after you get out of the shower, so it's supposed to last longer.
I guess the shower, they say it's only covers you for 12 hours or something, right? What's wrong with soap and water? Thank you, Ronnie B. There you go. You see the lady, and you see her. It's like
the commercial's kind of weird.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's the commercial. I'm sure the product is good and the meaning is good, but the way they're selling it, you see that lady? It worked. They got you interested, Tony.
See, they had a great marketing technique, obviously.
Good one, Craig. Good one. Yeah, just take a little bit.
All right, we heard
put it on your butt cheeks.
Everyone's going to go look it up.
What if you had a bad bowl of chili? You know what I mean? What the hell, right?
Jerry, like a
Hey,
Kotex commercial.
like a Kotex commercial. Hey, speaking of my good buddy Craig Olsen, we both love Godzilla. You know, there's a brand new Godzilla movie coming out soon, but you know his birthday is. I don't want to pronounce the gentleman's name wrong, but it's Akira Kubo. He's one of the male stars in all the Godzilla movies from the past. It's his birthday today. Also, Pete Camino, former member of Cheap Trick, celebrates a birthday today. John Desmore from the band The Doors, the original drummer from The Doors. My good friend Amy Conrad, wherever you are, Amy, up in Indianapolis. Hi, Amy. Happy birthday. One of my favorite singers of all time. He's not with us anymore. He would have been 78 years old, from the Grassroots, Rob Grill. One of great rock and roll voices. What a celebration.
Yes, we know you're a grassrooter.
And last but not least, the man who never got looked old, Dick Clark, celebrates a birthday today. The great Dick Clark.
Yes.
Pete, and here's a quote I got to say, honey, that Eric Todd said, and I like to leave you all with this. Being kissed while you're asleep is the purest form of love. Unless you're in prison. Oh, that's a good one.
That is a good one. I like it, Eric.
Eric Todd said that.
Oh, Richard
a couple
Hamlin,
days
happy
ago.
birthday to your dad. And yes, Craig.
Hey, Richard Hamlin, happy birthday to your father.
Danny, hey, good to see you.
Danny
We'll see you soon.
Ramonde, everybody. Okay, now, tonight we'll be at Zaza's with Jeff Dubray in Lake Barrington. I know Provenzano is going to be there. Maybe we'll see Patrice because she lives in the area. She was there last time. Anyway, me and Jeff Dubray at Zaza's. Friday, me and Daryl Armenstadt. And Saturday, Shop for the Cops. We'll be in Champaign-Urbana, opening up for Lee Greenwood. Proud to be an American. And he's not. Also, Michael Winslow is going to be there, from the sound effects guy from Police Academy. Dan Hampton, former Chicago Bear. Also, the bounty hunter. What's his name? Big Dog Bounty Hunter.
I don't know
show
him.
on cable. He's going to be there. Anyway, Ocean's Rat Pack will be in Champaign-Urbana. It's going to be a lot of fun, sold-out show. Guys, I want to thank you all for watching. Last but not
Ronnie's
least,
going to be up at the Ho Chunk celebrating Elvis's birthday on January 7th.
There
Go
you
check
go.
him out.
Big Elvis. Let's not forget our last sponsor, folks. Of course, let's not forget our good buddies from Patriot Funding Incorporated. Commercial money lending at its finest. Timing, when timing is everything. Patriot Funding Incorporated. Call Dave Antonelli at 630-675-4730. Tell him Tony O sent you. And we need your emails, honey. Tell them what to do.
So if you guys just want to type Ocean's Pit and send it to 22828, and that'll come to us, and we will go ahead and add you. And I am meeting with our good friend and executive producer on Saturday, April. So we will be hopefully getting rest of this stuff figured out, and I can get this newsletter out to you to start the ball rolling
with a brand new Ocean Spit Facebook page.
You know, if you guys, whoever's still here, excuse me, whoever's still here, and you go into Ocean's Pit, you might be able to just follow right then. I'm trying to get it to where it goes off to all of you, but if you can just go ahead and look up Ocean's Pit, you should be able to follow and like and share or whatever you do.
You're going to be able to see
Good
old
afternoon,
shows.
Carol.
Carol, I hope you have
She just had a birthday.
Another birthday. We're going to have a new studio coming. I have a brand new promo that Phyllis did with you, Phyllis Hodges. Thank you so
Phyllis
much.
did wonderful.
Anyway, folks, go out and support local establishments and live entertainment. Be kind to everybody out there, Kim.
Craig, Kim and Craig.
There you go.
In
That's
session
right. Go to, don't
at
forget.
Manhattan's this Saturday. Go out and check them out.
Go check out my good friend Kim and Craig and Manhattan's in session. Great band. Go check them out. And it's very important, folks, to buy local, shop local, go out and support local establishments and live entertainment. And the great words of Ringo Starr
and Santa.
Peace and love. Happy holidays to you all, everybody. We really do miss you. We got a lot more great stuff happening.
A lot of great stuff coming.
Be back again tomorrow. And folks, Nick Hodges is going to take us out. God bless you, everybody. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Bernie DeMayo, again, for getting me that article in the Des Plaines Herald today. Thank you so much. God bless you, everybody. Have a great day. Stay warm.
Yes, it's
just keep
out
drinking.
there.
Hey, want to sleep safe? Sleep with an Italian. Anyway, bye-bye.
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
everybody.